Hello everybody, Seal here. We're just going to double check that the recording started. I hope everyone is having a great day. We're going to go to the ruins today. That is a log. Ugh. Medium. Because today we actually get, like, extra stuff in the ruins. I don't think we can take on the Necromancer again, because I'm pretty sure we still only have one upgraded healer. Because I'm pretty sure... No, we have two. But we don't have... Well, we have Morticia. And Morticia is AoE. But Curic... We don't have, like, an AoE sort of tank. So I don't think we're going to take on the boss. I think we're going to take this one on, even though it's a longer mission. And I think we're going to take Oprah. And I think we're going to take the new healer. Yeah, I think this is what we're gonna do, guys. Oh wow, two goddams, two camps. That's crazy. This is just gonna be such an annoying goddamn mission. Alrighty, let's do this. So yeah, I hope everyone had a good weekend. We're back. It is Tuesday. I am enjoying, presently, the house to myself for the most part. My female parental unit is in another province currently, which is cool for me. She's doing, like, work stuff, training. So, let's take a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we're going to be able to avoid two of these rooms, okay? And I think what we're going to avoid is these two. So the pattern we're going to go is up, right, this way, like this. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to make this room a little awkward, but I think we'll be able to handle that, no problem. I think we can handle one room of backtracking. I'm pretty sure with a map this big, one room of backtracking is actually pretty impressive. What is this? Oh, 33% XP increase and 15% damage. Because of the special event in the town. I knew that was a thing, and that's why we came to the ruins. I just didn't realize it would actually have like an in-game thing show up. I didn't really see any increased damage there, but I guess 15% of one is point nothing, right? That's not good start, guys. That's the self-heal. That's the debuff for dodge. Okay. We'll deal with this. Hopefully my weekend was good. I think it might be. I've been trying to get out for a night on the town a little bit. Because presently, a restaurant in the city of Montana's has an all-you-can-eat rib event going on. It's called Rib Fest. They do all-you-can-eat ribs like every Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. But I very rarely get into the city on a Wednesday. However, during like halfway through January to halfway through February, they hold their Rib Fest where every day is all you can eat ribs. I'm not really a rib fan, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I don't dislike their ribs. Out of the ribs I've had, and their fries are good, and they have the right brand of lemonade. I just enjoy Montana's. I think they're a cool place to endeavor to eat. Are you gonna be bleeding for enough to die? Nope. Son of a bitch. I need to find a way to increase the damage of Buffalo Bill's goddamn kill her. His goddamn bleeds. I need to like upgrade his abilities. I think they're probably all like level 1. I don't think I've ever upgraded him. Alright, let's Inspiring Cry Buffalo Bill. Get his stress down a little bit. Heal him up. So we're not doing this just to play for time. We can't get to him through all these corpses. So we have to, like, break these corpses to reach him, because we can't hit way in the back. Oh my god, that was awful. Ah, well, she can. But we need to heal him basically every turn with Oprah. There we go. He's going to be close enough now to... We'll be able to hit him, which is good. If we could get the stun off, that'd be perfect. We'll be able to kill him without taking any more damage. Good job, Buffalo Bill. Pet, pet, pet. Buffalo Bill is actually a pretty okay dude. You should heal him. You should chop him to death. Yeah, we did it. We're going to take all that. We are going to use one of our keys, because we are in desperate need of heirlooms, though we got none, which is actually super depressing. But yeah, I really want to go to Montana's. But, like, the all-you-can-eat night, like, wings or ribs at Montana's is, like, super expensive. Like, $25 plus tax. Like, it's like a $30 meal. When normally, if I go out to an all-you-can-eat thing, it's like $15 to $18. So it's just, it's a lot more money that I prefer spending. For sure. And it's hard to find anyone to go with because of the price. My friends are all, for the most part, they don't enjoy spending large quantities of money. And I can appreciate that. I mean, if it wasn't like a special occasion that I do literally once a year, I wouldn't go either, to be fair. But again, it's a special occasion that I go to once a year. Like, it's just like it's a once per year thing. I think splurging $30 on yourself as like a once per year treat isn't too awful. Hopefully this, I was gonna say, hopefully that doesn't kill them both, so I'll be able to heal. But, it, it most certainly did. We actually need to move her to this position, because she won't be able to use her debuff at any other position. Well, she won't be able to use it from the back, at least. No scouting. We just have a really bad scouting team, which is really bizarre, seeing as how we have a Houndmaster with us. I figured he'd have a really good scout chance. Normally, I would go for the bleed on all of them, but if I can stop this guy from AoE my whole team once or twice, I'm going to take that chance. Alright, so this is good because she's going to be able to smack him for 5. She's actually doing, like, not unimpressive damage. And she's actually dodging attacks. I guess because she's fresh meat, I haven't been able to, like, fuck her up yet with, like, all sorts of mental problems. I took a perfectly good healer and gave it anxiety, I guess. So he has 5 damage. Yes. All right, we made the bet and it worked. Like we took the risk. Sorry. And it definitely came through for us. Damn it, I was really hoping Oprah would get to go first. That's all right. Oprah can heal the party. Ooh, good crit. Good crit on yourself. And he's dead. There's no way. You're just gonna blackjack him in the face. And our party's in good shape for having fought, like... We've already fought, like, 4 fights so far, and our party's in, like, really good shape. And we just got a map, which is really good. Alright, so we're not going to have a fight here. We're not going to have a fight here. That's really good. We are about to have a fight, but we have scouted it, and we have max torch. So as far as I know, our ambush is like as high as possible. Yes! And we got the ambush off. Oh baby, it's so critical. However, they're all on dead, which means all of his bleeds basically don't do anything extra. Because bleeds don't work on skeletons for obvious reasons. They don't have beating hearts. How on earth would they bleed? But we did take out their front line in the first round, and we stunned one of the crossbowmen, which is really good. Awesome. Our blackjack guy's going to go first, but he's probably not going to stun him twice. Yeah, I know, because he had that stun buff. Which they put in the game specifically to nerf stuns. Like, that wasn't something that's always been in the game. I don't even think that was in the game after the initial release until like a month later when people realized just how strong stun locking was. You can basically stun lock people forever and break the game. It made the game a lot easier. I won't say it broke the game. It made the game less infuriating at times. The problem is the knight's not going to have any way to reach him. But Oprah should be able to finish him off. Yeah, she brought down Holy Judgment. Alright, let's take a quick look here. +4 dodge, -1 speed. We're never going to use that. And I'm sure it's worth money, but I can't bring myself to care about it. And if I can't bring myself to care about it, I'm going to choose just not to care about it. We'll pick up some more busts. Busts are good. We need deeds presently, I believe. Deeds and crests. Alright. Buffalo Bill, sick on the disarming. I'd pet your pooch. If you know what I mean. That's right. I'd pet your pooch. Yeah, we're doing pretty good today. I had a good breakfast. I cooked some eggs last night and some sausage. And asked my mother on her way to work to devil my eggs for me. Because she gets up a little bit before I do. I don't have any holy water. We're not doing that. If we had holy water, I would send Oprah in there with the holy water to perform a ritual, and it would actually probably purge her of some of the negative effects on our body. So in this group, we're going to go for the bleed because we have 2 humans. Yeah, there we go. We're going to slam that debuff. We want to take care of the stressors as fast as we can. Holy shit. That was really good. And if we can stun this guy, it'd be really good for us. Awesome. So he's going to have 1 less turn to cause some stress, which is really good. However, he's normally really fast. And exactly. God damn it. Ooh, but he wasn't able to do his normal gauntlet bullshit. And we might actually be able to stun her with the blackjack. Awesome! Buffalo Bill, I'm gonna pet your pup. Who's a good pup? Yeah, you're the pup. Who's a good pup? Yeah, you're the pup. Who's a good pup? Yeah, you're the pup. Pup, pup. Pup, pup. Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. I should name this dog. He would look like Rocky. He looks like Rocky from Paw Patrol. That's right. I spend a lot of time with kids. I know shit about kid stuff. He says, with the My Little Pony wallet and the My Little Pony shit all around. I'm nowhere near into Paw Patrol as I was with My Little Pony, I assure you. It's my friend's kid's favorite show for the most part, as far as I can tell. So we spend a lot of time watching it. It's not the worst show to watch, but it's really not the best show to watch. Stun. Oh, no. No, she resisted the stun with like a 25% stun resist? That's crazy. Paw Patrol, be there on the double. All right, let's talk Paw Patrol. Let's in probably the most dark and grisly game I own presently, besides maybe Dark Souls, maybe. Let's discuss how in Paw Patrol they just sort of made a lot of things irrelevant in season 3. So in Paw Patrol, like, there's all these pups. And these pups have somehow been given the ability to speech, trained by a child named Ryder, who is apparently some sort of demigod. And Ryder has not only taught them how to speak, but has crafted dog-capable trucks for them to drive. And that react to, like, barked commands. And each of the dogs has... Oh, fuck, I accidentally clicked the corpse. That was a mistake. Each of the pups sort of has, like, a gimmick, of course, right? Because in any of those kid shows about any sort of rescuer group, there's really only one person of each type, right? Like, when I was a kid, it was more like, well, I won't even say when I was a kid. Like, after I was a kid, it was like rescue heroes, right? Because when I was a kid, I had Extreme Dinosaurs and Mummies Alive and Mummies Alive. What else did I have? Mummies Alive was badass. We had Pokemon, and all sorts of other cooler shit. I'll say for sure. But like Rescue Heroes. Rescue Heroes is a show I remember being on when I was like in middle school, high school, and if I was sick at home just watching TV when I would normally be at school, just like laying down, resting, would just, I can't sleep during the day, so I'm really just laying down to try and recover and feel better. And I would be watching just like YTV. I would just have YTV on so I don't feel like I'm alone in the house. I would remember like Rescue Heroes being on. And there would be like one guy who's very clearly a cop. One guy who's very clearly some sort of construction worker. One guy who's some sort of... Oh shit, that's not good for us. He's some sort of firefighter. There's one person who specializes in flying like helicopters, all that sort of shit, right? So, Paw Patrol follows this. So each dog represents like very specific training. Jesus Christ, we could really be in trouble this room. Like, because of that ambush. And the fact that we literally have not been able to do any damage in the first entire round of combat. And this guy is just so stress-based. So that makes pseudo sense, all right? So like you have the firefighter dog Marshall, you have the police dog Chase, and you have the recycling dog Rocky, who like is actually just some sort of like mad scientist. Like he just invents shit, and that's his gimmick. And he's all about recycling, right? And you have all these dogs, right? Each with their own gimmick. And there's one dog named Sky who flies a helicopter, and there's one dog named Zuma who has like a hovercraft, like a aquatic ship. Um, and those two characters are like really unique. Like you only see Sky in a situation where they need someone who can fly. You only see Zuma get focused on in an episode where it's some sort of aquatic rescue. The first instance of them sort of throwing this out of the way happens in like season 2, where Chase, the police dog, is no longer just a police dog. Now he's also Spy Chase. And he has like 2 outfits he wears and 2 different trucks and 2 different sets of equipment that he wears. And Spy Chase has like a drone he uses to spy and see things from afar and all sorts of spy gadgets. Buffalo Bill, the fact you didn't... Oh, you bitch. No, he's stressed. God damn it. Be heroic? That's not good. Because now he's going to fucking set her off. We really, really could have used you to be heroic there. Whatever. We're going to do our first rest here to try and get stress down. So, Chase suddenly was able to do a lot more than what the other dogs were able to do, right? Because of that. And Chase, I would argue, is probably like the main character. Like, if there had to be a main character to choose from, I would argue... Oh, that was bullshit. That it's probably Chase. Aw, son of a whore. Are you serious? Okay, 2 spiders. I hope you can hear me smack my mouse in literal frustration with this ambush bullshit. This is like the worst mechanic in this game. The nighttime ambush is garbage. But so Chase suddenly starts being able to do all this shit that no one else could do. Right? And already you can see where the danger of that is, because it's suddenly making the dogs less unique by taking something that one of the other dogs could have done and giving it to him instead. And then, like, the piece de resistance happens in Season 3. All the dogs get some sort of hover jet. Like, hover pack. Every single one is different. Every design for them is different. But they all get the ability to fly. And I'm like, alright, this is kind of like making Sky actually completely useless. Because this dog whose only gimmick was that she wasn't afraid of heights and that she loved to fly and all this other shit, now all of them can do it. And now her gimmick is she just flies fast because her jetpack is like supersonic. Don't even get me started on how that doesn't physically work, but that's beside the point. We're not here to discuss the logistics on the fact that these talking dogs who fly trucks can use and do all this shit. We're here dealing with the fact that the poor writing, not the inconceivable, impossible setting. So, no, we'll hit all of them with this. That's probably a good idea. Their health's probably really low. So, they all get the ability to fly. And that like makes Sky's uniqueness completely gone, in my opinion. They basically took like a character and said, yeah, in order to sell more toys, which I mean, let's face it, that's why it happened. We want to sell a version with these dogs with their backpacks, with their jetpacks that open up. It can't just be you, because if we do it with everyone, we're going to be able to sell twice as many toys. Which, I mean, mathematically is fair. I get it. I mean, My Little Pony does the same shit, right? Right? They just take the characters that exist and then change them slightly and write it into the story because now they're able to sell more toys that way. I get it. I understand the cynicism behind it. But I was like, all right, well that's super annoying that this is a thing that happened. And I mean, I'm not invested in this show, but I spend all my time when I'm not home hanging out with these people. And if I'm hanging out with them and their kid is up, we're probably watching this show at some point, right? And I'm not someone who can just sit there and just tune out what the kids are doing, right? Because I'm hanging out with the kids too, right? So I mean, I want to interact with them just as much as I would their parents. So we chat about the show and stuff, and we talk and watch the show and whatnot together. Keep the kids entertained, right? So if that wasn't bad enough, right? That they've already completely removed the importance of one of their characters. Sky, let's be fair. Sky got a lot of screen time because often an emergency would involve a situation where the ability to fly above someone was important, either to lift something off or get a bird's eye view. All right, it's a useful ability for any rescue situation. So she got a fair amount of screen time with it. Zuma doesn't. Zuma has a hovercraft that allows him to do water-based rescues. And he's a dog who likes the water. All right? He almost never comes up. In fact, much throughout season 1 and 2, I kept forgetting that dog even existed because of how little screen time he gets in any capacity. Like, his personality is basically non-existent in that show because of how little he's used, to the point where I just don't even know what he does half the time. Like, I understand he's the dude with the boat who likes the water, but like, personality-wise, I don't know him really well at all. Like, he had like one episode where he was sort of important, one or two, but not many. And instead of writing more things to sort of introduce this character, not only do they add two other new pups, Everest, Everest is best pup. Everest is best pup, and if you believe in anything else, you're wrong. Uh, and Lucky, I think his name's Lucky, who's like he's like a dog version of, what the fuck's his name? Dora's cousin, Diego. Essentially. So you have this dog who already, as a character in the show, gets like no screen time and no personal character development at all. But at least he has a gimmick, right? And at least his gimmick is important and crucial to some episodes. All the dog's trucks now have an aquatic mode. Like, one dog's thing turns into a tugboat, one dog's thing turns into like a skidoo, who knows, or like a jet ski, whatever it's called. But like, all of them are now able to do his gimmick. And it wasn't even a gimmick they were using often, though. That's the problem, right? It was like once every 6 episodes, maybe. Is your accuracy just to shit because of your freaking stress? It's just like, you took this character who I already know very little about because you treat it like it's irrelevant and literally made it irrelevant.
But a victory nonetheless.
Alright, we don't have anything for that. And it was like I'm ranting about this children's show, but again, it's because if you're gonna do something, you should do it well, right? Right? Like, do people not understand that about like stuff they do? Like, if you're gonna commit something, put it on TV and force, well, not force, but for specifically a child-based audience. Would you not want to make it like really good? I would think you would want to make it really good so that those kids grow up understanding what quality is. And I'm like, you're giving this character in your show negative character development and then making him obsolete within the unit that he's associated with. Right? It would be like a superhero. Okay, so you know what it would be like? It would be like the way the internet treats uh, Hawkeye from the Avengers. All right? So here's this character with a fantastic set of skills, well trained, and talented, but completely irrelevant when you add him next to a literal Asgardian demigod like Thor, or Vision. The Vision, who is a being made of vibranium, given life by an infinity stone. All right? So, in comparison to these ridiculously, overwhelmingly strong characters, Hawkeye seems a little mundane. And he really is. I mean, he's still a valued member of the team because he's still able to keep up with them barely, right? Like he does his own thing and it's a part of the group. But at the same time, everyone watching's like, yeah, but really in this situation, I mean, you get hit by one of the, oh my god, none of our guys can hit anything and it's driving me crazy. Uh you have these people who can do truly magnificent things and who can take truly magnificent amount of damage. And you're having them team up with a dude with a bow and arrow who's a fantastic at it and has good military training, but is still just human, right? And it seems so weird because it really makes him stand out as a character. Ooh, what's this? Was that our first log mission? Let me double check. Yeah, that was our first log quest, guys. Holy shit. Yay us. Ooh, that's dangerous. But, yeah, I'm just like, it's just like, to me, just so weird that you would go out of your way to create a character and give the other characters development. Like, some of the characters have really, like, cliche, but alright character development in that show. Medical treatment is free today, by the way, so we're definitely going to abuse the shit out of that. Let's get rid of our scurvy. I think we actually had something worse we wanted to get rid of, right? Like, some of these I really don't care about getting rid of. That I'm getting rid of. That we're getting rid of. We need the accuracy. Can we upgrade this for an extra room? No, it's going to need 20. And that's going to give it to the treatment ward, which isn't free. I believe the medical ward is the only one that's free right now. Yeah, I see. We'll get rid of that, though. We have some money. Stagecoach. Do we have anyone good? Not at all. Get fucked. So we need 30 and 30, so we don't have that. But we definitely have some people who are kind of stressed. Yeah, you're stressed. I don't even think we're going to have a healer for the next one unless we do a higher level mission, which is dangerous for us, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So yeah, I mean, I'm sorry I just ranted about Paw Patrol for like 25, 30 minutes. But it's just so actually infuriating to me that I don't know how to deal with it. Thank you for coming by. Please leave a comment below. Tell me who your favorite pup is. Uh, when you say it's not Everest, you're wrong. But I mean, I'm always happy to see how people think they're wrong. Have yourselves a great day, guys.